walkout song.
And a little bit of yellow to do.
This is Gasolina, honey.
Looks like we got scratches with Ethan, Alec, and
I think it's Elias, but I'm not sure. I asked Eli earlier. And we're live. Welcome to another Northbrook, Glenbrook North, the GBN
JV broadcast.
That's right. I'm Karen Fursell, and with me tonight
is Adam Fursell. I'll be on the play-by-play. Karen will be lending her hand with the color commentary.
I think this might be the first husband and wife duo to ever do the GBN live stream hockey play-by-play.
Sportscasting history.
Well, it is GBN JV versus Lake Forest JV. GBN's in their black sweaters, black shorts, black socks that they don't like.
With green and yellow trim.
And Lake Forest is wearing white,
Scouts,
navy, and their signature yellow. We're going to do our skater spotlight tonight. We are highlighting two more players, Remy Wyman and Ari Rosen. So if you have anybody from the family who's listening, welcome to the broadcast.
We got about a minute 45 left in warm-ups.
You might notice that the JV team has a pink stripe on their helmets, and their sticks are taped with pink tape. That is to honor Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We had Pink the Rink event on Saturday. It was wildly successful. We raised a lot of money, and it was a great way to show our support for those who are still suffering from breast cancer and those who have survived. We are thrilled to support you, and we know that there are some parents on the GBN hockey or in the GBN hockey club that have done that, and we want to shout out to them for their strength and overcoming, such a difficult obstacle, and the boys are out there playing for you. So 45 seconds left in warm-ups, and then we're going to get started. Adam, have you ever done play-by-play before? I mean,
No.
At home you do.
No.
No, at home that you're very skilled in the
for
play-by-play.
about 2 minutes at a time. This is going to really test my stamina tonight. And hockey's a fast game, up and down,
Well, tell us
back and forth.
Tell us about your connection to hockey, because you've played hockey much of your whole life.
Yeah, I've been around the game since I was about 6 years old.
What teams did you play for?
Took after my older brother, who had started playing house league, and we had a pond next door to our house growing up. And back when the winters were cold all winter long, about 50 steps, and had a nice sheet of ice next to the house. Learned how to play hockey there, and then started off in the Glenview program, growing up in Arlington Heights. Started in the Learn to Skate, Might, house leagues. Eventually started playing travel hockey. Moved over to the Rolling Meadows Chargers for most of my Pee Wee Bantam years, and then played for District 214, Buffalo Grove High School. We combined with 2 other schools. And that program, District 214, is still intact as we know it. And I played their inaugural seasons 30-something years ago. And then continued on playing intramural hockey at University of Wisconsin and men's league hockey thereafter. Coached our son Eli in his early days and got him on the ice at a very young age. And now I'm just a proud parent.
A hockey dad.
Hockey dad.
A hockey dad with a lot of hockey history.
Love the game, love the Blackhawks, love watching, out of all the youth sports that our children have played, from soccer to softball to baseball,
basketball,
and everything in between,
golf,
hockey,
baseball.
For a parent, in our humble opinion, is the most fun youth sport to watch. Such exciting games. We've traveled all over the country for tournaments, up to Canada, over to Sweden. So it's been a pretty amazing experience, and now it's great to see these kids that have been playing together since they were young, together playing representing their high school. All right,
here we go.
Scouts take possession, enter the zone, immediately run into traffic, and
we've got Purcell and LeBoyer on.
Clears it high off the glass.
On defense.
Could have been an ice, but referee called it off. Why, I'm not exactly sure, but we'll take it because now the puck's in our zone. Oh, pass to the middle, and it got deflected. Another pass to the middle, right to the other team.
I can tell you the key to this game for GBN is going to be possession.
And shots.
Shots on goal and possession. Lake Forest is a very good team. We've been up against them quite a bit, and we know that
There's a nice.
Kind of very good. All right, we're going to do a line switch here. So LeBoyer and Purcell go off.
That's a good line. 45 seconds. That's really what you want to see, ideally between shifts. So that was a good first shift.
Is that like a magic? That's kind of a magic number.
That's the magic number. And you should come off the ice panting after 45 seconds if you're skating out.
All right, we've got
Remy
Grossfitz,
Wyman.
we've got
Coe. Good hustle. Stays with the puck.
Rosen and McCabe.
They're going to break it out. A little sloppy on the breakout. Good pressure by GBN. And a weak flip into the GBN zone. Little forecheck here from the Scouts. And they do maintain possession of the puck. Wheeling, dealing, up to the line. Down deep in the corner. Another clear by GBN. That looks like it could be an ice if it makes it there, and it does. That's our second icing of the game. One for each team, and the puck drop will be back in the GBN left circle.
For GBN, Logan Valencia is in goal.
Third line is out. GBN really has a full squad, typically 18
There you go.
skaters. Oh,
That was a
puck
nice
gets
play.
deflected. We got a
Set.
2-on-1. Fetterman skating down the middle.
Oh.
A shot and a save.
Big save. That was really nice.
Oh.
That was set up by Tyler Strakowski.
The net is off the borings, and
they're
gonna stop play, which is a little bit unfortunate since GBN had the puck with some room, but we'll take the face-off in the forward offensive zone. Aiden Murphy is our centerman. He's a very good face-off taker. He, I'm sure, has a winning percentage. That one I'd say was a draw, but Scouts gain possession, ice it out of the zone, and that's coming back for another ice. A lot of icing in the early going here.
That's right. Well, we're gonna start with our player spotlight, our skater spotlight.
Already?
Well, I have so many factoids.
You gotta tease it a little bit.
Well, I will tell you that the last game that we did that, we featured 2 skaters. Oh
my!
That was
goodness.
quite a shot.
What a shot over the right shoulder, blocker side, short side over Logan. There's not a whole lot a goalie can do about that. Did not expect that laser beam coming off of that stick like that. Very quick release, very accurate shot. And,
Lake Forest is a good team.
And that was a good goal.
Yeah.
He's their center. Oh, no, he's the right defenseman who skated up and made that
Not
shot.
that big of a skater, but he's clearly very skilled.
Very skilled.
All right, we're back with LeBoyer and Purcell, David Letowski, O'Regan.
Purcell's looking for the outlet pass. Does get tipped by Lake Forest and into the offensive zone for GBN. Little forecheck here, little hitting, gain possession. Back to LeBoyer on the point.
Ooh.
Good shot, just off the net. Lou is
Here
back.
we go.
Yeah. Good defense. Good defense by GBN.
All right.
And Purcell gets it out of the zone. He's skating after it, playing very aggressively on the defense.
I feel like Lake Forest is going to feed 23 a bunch, so
yeah,
we got to watch that.
He's playing. He lined up a defense, but yet he keeps cherry picking. So I think it's a little bit of a decoy, to be honest with you. There's Lou again. Little chip shot out. Good forecheck by Merlantis.
Line change. GBN's had a lot of penalties and a lot of penalty box time, so that's going to be another key to the game. If we were to do a little graphic of the key to the game, I would say really watch the penalties. Our passing has to be really crispy, and we got to shoot. We got to make shots on net. So I would say
good hustle.
Those would be the keys to the game.
Oh, good shot, good centering, and that was really good hustle play by GBN. That was all hustle. All hustle. Really good opportunity. Oh my goodness.
God.
What a half-court shot from Rothbart. That's a little bit of a lack of concentration there. I think Logan's going to be pretty disappointed about that one. Very uncharacteristic, but it happens. And we deserve a goal at this point. We're skating hard. I do not think the scoreboard reflects the pace of play here. They have 2 goals and 2 shots, Lake Forest. So we need our goaltending to step up a little bit. Good defense. Got a little confused. We got it with some speed. Remy's probably our fastest player. Carries it into the zone, centers it, and a good opportunity there by Grospitz, I believe.
He just got his own rebound.
Over to a wide open 23. Takes
Nice
a
shot.
rifle
Nice save,
shot, but
Logan.
right at the goalie. And
All right,
Logan,
speaking
I
of
think,
Remy
is getting
Wyman,
his bearings.
Remy, there's a couple factoids about Remy. He speaks Spanish. He also plays
How
GBN
good does
tennis.
he speak Spanish? Is he
I don't
fluent?
know. I'd have to ask his mother. But shout out to the GBN girls tennis team. I know that they qualified for state, so I believe they either played a game or they left for state today. But that's, we want to shout out and support the other teams that are going far. I know that I personally know a lot of the girls on the varsity tennis team, and they're great girls, and I'm really excited for them. All right, the puck is in center ice, and there goes
And Fetterman steals
Ian.
the puck, takes a hard shot.
Oh, yes, that is a goal. That is a beautiful goal by Ian.
Right through the 5-hole. That's what we needed.
That is how
That's
we need
what
to
we
play.
needed. Good goal.
Way to go, Ian.
Good shift.
Ian's mom, Katie, is wearing the yellow security jacket. She is talking to her friends, though. I don't think we have any security issues right now, but if we do, we're going to lean on Katie Fetterman. We've got Darren Hayden on music, and
Fetterman really had got the puck on his stick, win some open space, and he just rifled a shot right on net. And goalie wasn't ready. It was a good shot, and that's what happens. So good save there by Logan. Secures the rebound. Jumped on it pretty quickly. That's also the key when you're making saves. Controlling the rebound control is such an important factor.
so true. We've had some major problems with that recently of the goalies, but on both sides of the teams that we've been playing, and us too. Just leaving those rebounds right out. You have to smother that puck and really be aggressive.
Lake Forest wins the face-off, controls the puck. It's getting knocked around a little bit by our net. Some hitting, checking, and it looks like GBN comes away with it, but they lose it, and it goes back to Lake Forest.
There's Ari with a really nice hit.
Back to the point. They were not able to secure it in the zone, so they take it back, whip it forward. Plays going back and forth. Little sloppy. Let's possess the puck. Make some crisp passes. Continues to go back and forth. 3, 4, 5 different possession arrows back and forth here on this last 20 seconds or so.
That's a good read by Marlantis. He really saw that pass coming, and he was aggressive with his stick, and that's what you need to
Good
do. You
hit
need to
by
really
James.
read the passes from both teams.
Oh, we got a whistle. I don't see any signals. Looks like it's an offsides.
We're going to have a line change.
I did not see the offsides.
Marlantis, O'Regan, Strakowski, Letowski.
Did not see any sort of
And I think
ref
Grosvitz.
gesture, but the puck drop is in our defensive zone. Scrambles. Lake Forest looks to come away with it. Back to the point.
There you go.
Good coverage by our winger, and does get out of the zone. Lake Forest handles it in the neutral zone. It's going back and forth, and it looks like Lake Forest came out with it. They got into the zone with no offsides. 67 has it deep.
There you go, Tyler. Way to be aggressive.
Really good steal. 3-on-2 the other way for GBN. They come into the zone, around the defenseman, little hip check, takes the hip check, stays possession of the puck, back into the right corner, up to the point. Strakowski tries to get it deep, gets it stolen, and it's a 1-on-2, and Eli Purcell takes him very well, but needs to stay with them. Strakowski gets the puck, possesses it, skates it out of the zone, and ices it down to the other end. 7:13 remaining in the first period.
Shout out to all the grandparents who are watching from near and far. I think my in-laws are watching from Delray, Florida. Delray Boca
Beach.
area. Hello to Sandy and Mike Purcell and any of the other grandparents who are so nice to be able to support their grandchildren
family.
from wherever they
Daniel
are.
Coe takes it out of the zone with speed. Little poke check, and unfortunately that gets away with him. Have to recycle. A Boyer off the boards. Gets tipped by Lake Forest over to GBN. Lake Forest clears the zone. Purcell rubs 21 off the puck, gets possession, and breaks it out to Remy. Remy over to the center. And Boyer cleaning it up, bringing it out of the zone. And Lake Forest commandeers the puck. Goes
Come on,
over.
Eli.
Oh, a good shot by
And nice
21.
defense by Eli Purcell, really putting his body in there. That you got to be
Oh,
aggressive
good
like that.
pass.
All right,
Remy
here comes
on
Remy.
the breakaway. Shoot!
Oh.
And wide. Really, really solid shot. Daniel Coe.
Okay, reset.
Takes the puck, resets it back to Ari. Ari Rosen brings it into the zone as a defenseman, carries it up, possesses it deep into the zone, looking. Who's going to help him? Back up to the point, back down to the corner. Daniel releases from the slot. He's got 2 defensemen on him. Lake Forest is playing some really deep defense. That was a high hit. Used his elbow, but the ref let him get away with it.
Yep. Here comes
Puck gets
the puck.
chipped out of the zone.
And
icing signal is up, and it is an icing. 5:44 left in the first period. 2-1. 5 shots to 3 Lake Forest. And it looks like our third line is Fetterman, Murphy, Hochschild on the forwards, and then Rosen and McCabe on D. 3-on-1 for Lake Forest.
That
Tough
was the
defense.
wrong way.
Great shot. He shoots, he scores. Really tough play. Just got caught sleeping a little bit. Turnover. They had a 3-on-1. And not a whole lot you can do on the 3-on-1. Took a hard shot.
Well, actually, I saw that play sort of develop because we had a player that actually flipped the puck backwards. We're going to switch our goalie to Ryan Kolpe now. Logan's a bit frustrated, slamming the door. I can understand. We're all very competitive here, and we all, of course, want to play well.
They're testing Kolpe out right away with a shot from beyond the blue line. Another shot goes wide. Loose puck. Everyone's on it. Goes over. Ian with a really good hit going for the puck. Caught him off balance and it looked, and now a great shot over the blocker side from Kolpe. He went down, the puck went up, and it went in. They're just shooting. They're not really outplaying us, but they're shooting a lot on net. And they're going in. Tough 4-1 deficit.
In the first period with 5 minutes still left to play. Oh, we knew this game was going to be tough. Lake Forest always really brings...
They're one of the top teams in the league. Yeah. They have the #1 point and goal scorer in the SHL JV league of 10 teams. This player, and I don't know the name, I'm sorry, but I was looking at the stats. I believe he has 18 points in 6 or 7 games. So averaging 2 to 3 points a game is pretty impressive at this level. Lake Forest.
We're leaning on our defense a lot tonight.
Lake Forest, he carried it all the way in, coast to coast. Purcell with a big hit and takes the puck, looks for a man, he finds him, and the puck gets stolen. And Lake Forest gets it back. Another shot.
Nice tip by Ryan.
Ryan into the corner. Purcell. GBN gets it. They're just throwing the puck. They're not looking. They're not finding anybody. They're just throwing it. LeBoyer gets the puck. Boyer tangled up with him. I think he got the better of it. O'Regan carries the puck out, passes it off to Loken. Loken comes in, gets it deep into the zone. O'Regan on it. He's on the forecheck. Big defenseman. Really, really takes him out, and as they wrestle to the ground. O'Regan tripped him again. Luckily, the ref didn't see that one, but we'll take it. 3 Lake Forest guys down deep, and they come away with the puck. 2-on-3.
I totally agree with the parents. I can hear them. We're just really not being aggressive enough, and we're certainly not keeping control of the puck.
Puck comes back out and out to the goaltender. He gives it to number 21. 21 skates around looking for the open net. Deep pass. He does hit the pass, but the guy was covered. And now offsides. Big offsides. And they should have called it. They did the delay. They cleared the zone. GBN gets the puck over to the defenseman. Oh, no, that's Daniel. And out, but not out. They keep it in the zone. Lake Forest gets a shot. They try to keep it in. That was offsides. They did not call it. Watch out for Lou, 23. He has that wicked shot, fast, but Cherry Picker doesn't really come back to play defense, so looks like he's a goal scorer. Good.
They're going to call a penalty on that.
What? That was a clean hit. Captain 68 took that hit pretty bad and went after the GBN player in a total retaliation, and that really deserves an extra penalty in my opinion.
It could be a 2-10.
It was, in my opinion, it was a pretty clean hit. The ref didn't like it. He put his hand up, and then the Lake Forest
player just kind of went after him.
So that happens.
We've got Strakowski in the box and a Lake Forest player in the box, and the refs are discussing with the
I don't understand the penalty
clock
on Strakowski. That was a nice, clean hit.
Actually, the door of their bench
was open, and so he got hit into the door, and he went flying.
They're calling it a 2-10, I think, on GBN.
2-10, and Coach Marks is peering over at the refs, trying to get their attention to understand and why that's a 2-10.
1:43 left in the first period. Still discussing with clock and scorekeeper and how to mark the penalties.
What do you got there?
I got some hot tea. It's hot tea season already.
Refs are taking their sweet time trying to sort out what happened with that play. From my perspective, Lake Forest guy was off balance, had possession of the puck. Strakowski gave him a real good open ice hit, but near the boards. He went flying into the door opened, and then the captain, 68 of Lake Forest, went head hunting and started swinging and cross-checking, and he got called for a retaliation penalty. So that's what we know so far. And then another GBN guy went into the box, which leads you to believe it's a 2-10.
Oh,
now they are
it's
kicking.
Not a 2-10. All right, we've got.
All right, now
we've got Grossfitz out, and but Strakowski's still in the box. So we have one for GBN, one for Lake Forest.
Looks like they're going to be offsetting 2-minute penalties.
Yep.
That took a
lot of time to do that.
To figure out 2 minor penalties here. I don't know what the original penalty was for. It must have been a rough, would be my guess. It could have been a boarding call, which you don't see a whole lot. Five on five, back in action, comes back to the point. Lake Forest keeps it in, dumps it down in front of our net, and GBN swings it around. Lake Forest gets the puck, throws it to the middle. It's in the corner. GBN's trying to break it out. Still no luck doing that. Murphy and Grosspitz with two good hits. 88 over across.
Got Max.
LeBoyer with really solid defense there.
There you go.
GBN, they've got their biggest line in terms of physical size. We probably got our smallest line in terms of physical size.
Well, Remy goes after the puck. I might as well
Another ice. Man, this is a
mention
long
a couple more
first
skater
period.
spotlight factoids for Remy Wyman. He's also a guitar player, and his favorite band is Bon Jovi. And that's Remy. I like that answer.
Bon Jovi. You don't see a lot of 16-year-old
yeah, like liking Bon
kids
Jovi.
like Bon
That's
Jovi.
real
I
music.
like it. I wonder if
I like it, Remy.
likes
Approved.
Van Halen.
Oh, right in the front. We got to make sure that
Maybe
that's
a
not
little
happening.
Journey. Maybe a little Rolling Stones. Another ice for GBN. 5 on 5.
40 seconds left to go.
Two guys still hanging out in the penalty box. I think it's going to be, they're going to be out after 2 minutes and a whistle. Back to Ari Rosen. Rosen tries to dump it out off the glass, gets intercepted by the defenseman and back deep into the corner. Lake Forest with the control. They're kind of dumping and cycling. GBN's working hard
That's the type of
to
aggressive
get
hits that we
possession.
need to get. And,
Fetterman.
that player,
Puck goes up into the rafters, which is an automatic whistle. And then they're going to typically drop it on a face-off circle closest to where the puck got hit into the rafters. And they're saying it was in GBN zone, so the face-off is in the GBN right circle. Ko wins the draw, back to Ari. Ari looking to break it out, skates it up, drops it. Fetterman knocks it into the zone. Ralphie gets it, tries to center it.
good play. Nice try. All right, end of the first. But what I was going to say is that if I had a whiteboard and we were able to turn the camera on us, I can tell you that the positioning of the player and where their shoulder is will either allow them to get the pass or allow the pass to be intercepted. And that was a perfect example right in front of me. Fetterman's shoulder was closed to the pass. It needs to be open so he can accept the pass. And if it's closed, that other player is going to intercept it, and that's exactly what happens. So maybe that's something they can work on in practice.
Also, when they're closing the shoulder, you got to give the passer a good receiver.
Yeah, a good receiver.
So
A good target.
Good target.
Yeah.
Give them your stick blade so they know exactly where to hit you in stride. Passing's been pretty sloppy tonight for GBN. They're skating hard. I think they're a little deflated on the confidence here. Logan is coming back in net after a little breather on the bench. That's why you have two goalies. Sometimes the concentration level's not there. Sometimes you're having a bad day. You need a break. Colby came in, gave it a good effort. And now Logan's back in the net. So let's see if GBN can put together a better period than what we saw. Again, I don't think they were getting outplayed that bad. I think they...
the Lake Forest just has some rightful shooters.
we
just
putting
have to be
pucks
really,
on net,
really
and
aggressive.
they're
All right,
taking some
Purcell
good shots.
and Romeo are on defense. Jacobs or Jacob.
James Jacob is on the left wing.
Marlantis and
Marlantis is at center, and Luke Hayden on the right wing.
On the right.
This is one of the more aggressive lines we got. James loves to hit, puts the wood on defense and their defenseman, and they really paid the price for going and getting that puck. That's what you got to do. Logan jumps on it. All right. I think Logan just needs to get some rhythm going. Needs to get the concentration.
Hopefully he's fired up.
It's pretty hard. JV usually plays after the varsity games. The varsity games, while they allot it an hour and a half, hour 45, they always end late. And so players get there an hour before, and then they sit around for another 20, 30 minutes on top of that. And they seem to lose some steam and lose some focus.
Great play by Eli Fursell to get the puck out. I agree.
To go on net, so it's not an icing.
Our schedule really, Tuesdays and Wednesdays for this team is pretty difficult. Tuesday, their practice starts at 9:45. It ends at 10:45. It was funny, at dinner, we were talking, and Eli, our son, has a watch that sort of tracks a lot of his health scores. See, that's a rebound that we need to take advantage of.
Fursell has it 2-on-1. Goes over to Lou. Lou with a good shot over the net. Pretty good recovery defense by Fursell. He just watches it as it goes into the corner. Needs to stay on top of that puck. Deflected,
nice.
Great save by
Great
Logan.
Save.
Good,
get it out,
good
out.
pad.
Nice, Eli.
And then Fursell ices it down.
So Eli was saying at dinner that his watch, which is a Whoop watch. Why don't you explain what Whoop is really quickly? Because Adam also has Whoop. But
it's a wearable.
It's like a health tracker. Yeah.
And it really measures three main things, which is sleep, recovery, and strain.
Okay, and explain recovery and strain.
He really takes a lot of the score from recovery, and it's 0 to 100%. And GBN gets it out of the zone. And so you want high recoveries. You want to be in the 70, 80%. The recovery is based on a lot of factors. What you did the previous day, what type of sleep you're getting, what type of
that's a tripping call
eating.
Against Lake Forest, so they'll be back in the penalty box.
All right, so our first one-man advantage of the game, and therefore the face-offs in the GBN offensive zone. We've got our power play unit number 1 out, and am I mistaken? They did call that tripping, and they did not put any. Mistaken.
I am mistaken. The
ice.
hand went up, and
it looked like a penalty. It wound up being an ice. So I take it back. It is not the first man advantage of the game. We're still waiting for that. GBN hustles hard, gets it. Ooh, and LeBoyer hits
blocked.
It right into the pads of our own guy for a breakaway. And
all right, Daniel, do your thing. All right, Remy, do your thing.
It's a penalty.
Yep.
Penalty on the hold on the breakaway. That's really unfortunate. As a defenseman, you really gotta try to get shots on net. You don't want them blocked, especially in that situation when it was friendly fire. Rebounded off of our own man into the neutral zone. Our guys were caught flat-footed, and they wound up getting a breakaway. Great goaltending by Logan.
Well,
but
we're going to have to do a penalty kill now.
With having to have a penalty, win the face-off, but don't get possession of the puck. Lake Forest takes possession. Fursell lunges, loses Lou, and Lou walks it in and
I am
buries
thinking
one.
That's the score that you've been reading about.
23 is small,
and
fast,
very mighty.
with an excellent, accurate shot.
So, anyways, Eli was saying that his recovery was very low last night. We're going back to the
So
strain
I think,
of Tuesdays and Wednesdays for this team is a lot. The Tuesday practice doesn't end till 10:45. By the time they get home, it's 11. Some of the kids, I'm assuming, are still doing homework, and they're back up again at 6:30 or 7 o'clock in the morning to get to school at 8. And then on Wednesdays, it's, to your point, it's a 9-10 game, but it's often delayed, and so.
yeah, but I will say the Wednesdays is late arrival for GBN,
Yep.
so the late Tuesday practices, at least they don't start school to 9:30 instead of 8. So
That's true.
Gives them another hour and a half of sleep, which helps.
But we do not have late arrival on Thursdays,
right.
and parents don't have late arrival
Right.
for their job.
And these 9-10 games, this one didn't get started till almost 9:30, so this won't be over till 11. Oh, gets deflected out of the zone, over the glass. In the NHL, that's a penalty. If you're in the defensive zone and you clear the puck and it goes over the glass, that's a 2-minute delay of game penalty. That's only at the NHL level. I don't even see that at the college level or the juniors level. Bounces over. Hayden skating hard and fast for that puck. Gets possession.
I like it, how
What a
aggressive
hustle.
that was
What
great.
a hustle.
James,
And the
James
penalty's
is back
over
there.
because they scored so quickly on the power play. So it's 5-on-5, 5-1, 11 minutes remaining in period number 2. Clears out, icing signals up. Logan gets it over to LeBoyer. LeBoyer rifles a pass to James. Gets deflected. Lake Forest commandeers the puck. Max LeBoyer again, skating deep. Swings it around, out of the zone. Good play there. Smith back over to Huffman. Huffman skates it up. He's got some space. Takes a shot, deflected by Logan. Lake Forest keeps it, takes a shot. Logan save, and then they bury it 6-1.
I'm just noticing Lake Forest, their positioning is excellent. Their passing is excellent.
They're intercepting a lot of passes. There's a lot of turnovers here, and they're putting the pucks on net and crashing the boards. All recipes for
very
goal scoring.
well disciplined, well coached team. 23 is back on the ice.
You can see the body language of GBN is just going down 6-1. They're just feeling pretty deflated here. They got to keep skating, got to keep working, and take it goal by goal. Lake Forest gets it back into the zone, stays possession, centers it, and it gets deflected. Point deep into the zone. GBN tries to clear it, break it out. Finally comes out of the zone.
There's
Looking
Marcus.
over to Henry. Gets deflected. Henry gets.
That should be high sticking.
And it is. They get a penalty, so.
We'll finally have a little advantage. Let's see if we can make it count.
Sirkowski still in the box. It's like he's getting a little antsy over there. It's like he's in a glass jail. All right, power play unit number 1 is out there. We got Remy Wyman, Aiden Murphy, Daniel Coe, Eli Fursell, Max LeBoyer. Very, very good power play unit here. Let's see if they can cycle the puck here in the offensive zone.
The ref is back at the scorer's table trying
to set up the penalty on the clock.
Thank you to Darren Hayden for doing clock tonight.
And the penalty's up, and it's up. Fursell whiffs it, Keeps it. Oh.
Oh.
Remy
All
gets
right,
the puck
set this up
over to
again.
Max. Max goes to step in. He's looking. 2 whiffs on the shots on this shift from both defensemen. Purcell gets the puck. He's looking. He passes it over to Remy. Remy takes it out of the zone. 66 from Lake Forest.
Oh.
They're playing around with the puck. Aiden has it in the neutral zone. Looks for Lavoyer. Lavoyer over
Nice
to
pass,
Aiden.
Max.
Aiden dumps it down deep. Remy gets it in the corner. Centers it.
Oh,
Nobody
is
home.
there. Nobody is
and
there.
It gets cleared out all the way back. 1 minute remaining on the penalty. 1 minute. Purcell gets the puck, looks for someone, stops, reverses directions, over to Lavoyer. Lavoyer pokes it out. Aiden Murphy gets it over to James Jacob. He takes a hit. Jacobs keeps possession of it. Looks to center it. Puck gets knocked around. And
Hey!
just the friendly scuffle. Is that such a thing? Friendly scuffle?
Not when it's to the head.
All right, 6 guys on the ice for GBN. Okay, Ari Rosen comes off. 38 seconds left on the power play. And in the offensive zone for GBN. Oh, slap shot gets stopped by the ref, but it goes back to the Lake Forest guy anyways. He brings it up, shoots, wide of the net.
Here comes GBN.
And here it comes.
We've got like 5 on 2, but they lose the puck.
Yeah, dumps it in deep, had it with speed. Lake Forest gets it, dumps it back down. And Logan keeps it outside.
No.
Oh. Huck's job with the puck. Looks, James Jacob gets it in deep. Penalty is over. Power play is over. And both teams are at even strength. Gets dumped down, and that was a blatant ice. That should be a double icing. You have it just before the red line, and you just rifle it down into the zone, untouched. And both lines get a much-needed line check, and back in the GBN offensive zone. Latovsky on the face-off wins it, but no one's home. Lake Forest gets it, clears it. GBN gets the puck. It's back in deep behind the net. Goes out to the hash. GBN has the puck in the corner, looking for the center, and gets intercepted by 68. 68 brings it into the zone. This is one of their better players. Looking, tries to center, gets deflected. 66 has the puck. Over to 2. 2 gets a big hit by Ari Rosen.
Nice, Ari.
66
that's going to be a back.
in.
I think that's going to be a.
I don't know what 66 is complaining about. That was a blatant roughing.
They're going to
Maybe, hopefully,
call for the
he's mad at
penalty
himself.
from
He just
behind.
took his helmet off, which is another penalty. But the ref let him get away with that.
Well, Ari caused that, so that was aggressive, and that's what we need. Ari is another one of our skater spotlights tonight. So Ari loves coding, and he creates his own video games. He loves to draw. He's a really great artist, and he is a host at Claim Company. So I would encourage everyone from Northbrook to go visit Ari Rosen at Claim Company, which is one of our favorite restaurants.
Max gets it in deep. They go Max over to Purcell. Purcell's looking for someone. Takes a hard shot and a good shot right on net. But the goalie soaks it up.
Big goalie. Lake Forest is a big
18
goalie.
seconds into the power play. 6 minutes and 31 seconds left in the second period. 6-1 Lake Forest. Spartan power play.
You sound just like the guys.
Oh, what?
Yes, that was a great shot. Way to go. That was from Aiden Murphy.
Remy over to Murphy,
Aiden,
and
the
Murphy
nice shot.
buries
Low.
it. I think they found one of the weaker spots on this really tough goalie. Every time they've gone low between the legs, it's gone in. So he's a tall goalie, so I think going upstairs is probably not the right move. 6-2.
6:26 left in the second. I'm wondering, maybe Strakowski comes out at 5 minutes? I mean, it feels like he's been in there forever.
That was a really nice goal. Remy
You
had
know
it
what?
in the corner.
We played that power play really well.
He found his man.
It started with a shot
Offsides.
from Eli Forsell. That was set up really nicely, and then they set up another shot. That is the way to complete a power play.
Yeah, I mean, Remy found the man in the slot. It was a one-timer, and goalie never had a chance. Daniel with possession, one man on. He's getting hacked a little bit, takes it through, gets it into the zone, 1-on-4. Remy looks, kind of misses the puck, and it's turned back around by Lake Forest as they get it into the zone. Get it over the blue line, shot by number 88. This is their number one line. They're rolling this line almost every other shift at this point. Grossfitz circling.
Trying to find someone.
Trying to find someone.
There you go. Go get the puck.
Remy looking for someone over to, I don't know, Grossfitz is jumping over the puck. I think that was a pass to him. But gives us time to change shifts. Cherry Picker almost just got that. Ari gets it into the zone.
There you go.
Ari. Oh. Too unselfish. You know, Ari had it going up the ice with speed, decides to dump it off.
Was it Luke or Ari?
It was Ari, and dumps it off, and our guy was not ready for it, and the puck goes the other way. Lake Forest has it right in the slot, wide open, and buries it. 7-1.
7-2.
7-2. Real lack of awareness there, and quite frankly, not winning the puck battles and skating hard. They just had so many more men on the puck and in front of our goalie than we had. And when you're in a game where you have an advantage on players, usually it won't go your way. Lake Forest wins the draw. They're not necessarily winning every draw, but they seem to get possession after every face-off just about. So,
I'm just noticing their positioning.
Yeah.
Their positioning is excellent. They know exactly where to be. They know where the other player's going to be. Their passes are crisp. They're in the right spot at the right time.
All right. James brings it up, dumps it deep in the zone, gets his own dump and chase, takes a hit. Lake Forest trying to hold it. Again, they have more players around the puck than we do. We clear it back into the zone. Not an ice. Ian Fetterman on a hustle. And Marlantis is right behind him trying to get the puck. Boyer dumps it down into the zone. We're circling up. Delayed offsides is up, and now, Murphy tried to get it there. Now Lake Forest is haphazardly throwing the puck around, which gives GBN possession. Max behind the GBN net looks for someone. Long deep pass.
Tipped.
Got tipped, so it's not a nice all the way down into the Lake Forest zone. A couple players are going to change out. And here comes the forecheck.
Fetterman doing a really nice job holding them there.
Good shot
good
right
idea.
at the goalie's face. And that was a save off the face mask. Even though you got face mask there, it hurts getting a puck to the face.
There you
Great
go,
poke
Max.
check
Great.
by Max. Max was never tricked. Oh, big shot, about 4 feet. Murphy takes a big hit from 71, kicks his stick in the process, and keeps ticking. Murphy changes out for Hayden. Hayden back to McCabe. McCabe back up to Hayden. Hochschild has it. He dumps it deep, and they get a change. Everybody's coming off. Brand new line. And our guys have some juice in the legs now. Nice hit by Loken. Second man in, O'Regan. No, Lipovsky. Sorry about that. And unfortunately, the puck comes out. 73.
Another really good position.
Yep. Tries to drop it. Drops it wrong.
Nice. Here we go.
Here it comes.
Oh,
hits the post.
Oh, and a late hit.
The puck was actually went over the net and rested on the top netting, and they call a whistle. They had to poke the puck out of the netting, and another new line comes out. That was actually a really good shift. A lot of pressure, good passing. Clean face-off win. Tries to get it over to Eli. It gets deflected. Eli's got 2 men on. He loses the puck. Hard shot by Lake Forest. They control the puck. Forsell gets it back. Clears it out.
Got to find someone.
And he whips it around
no,
for...
That's going to be an icing.
Yeah, that's an icing. GBN players are not looking to where they're passing. They're just kind of throwing the puck. 9 times out of 10, that puck's going back to the Lake Forest side.
Yep. We've noticed this before in other games that we've called. The games that we have better passing are the games that we tend to win. And when we're just throwing the passes and into zones and with nobody there,
good save by Logan.
The outcome has not been good, and tonight's just another example of that. 1:20 left in the second. Good save by Logan.
Another great save by Logan. He stayed all over that.
They've tested him. That's 23. There's 23 shots for Lake Forest to 9 for GBN. So
Lake Forest is a good shooting team. These shots are hard. They're saucers. They're hard to find, hard to spot, quick releases. So our goalies have their hands full tonight. Oh, puck came out right to 21, and he missed it, which saved a goal.
Yeah, that would have been an easy goal.
Good step up by Ari. Ari clears it.
There you go.
And now Daniel with speed and the puck. Looking for someone, can't find him, gets deflected. Remy has it, looks to center it. Oh! It gets through, and in a leg save by Lake Forest. McCabe's fighting for it. Remy didn't know that someone was behind him and just picked his pocket. But he's skating hard back and getting back on defense. Goes to 8. 8
good deflection.
Deflected. And puck comes out all the way back to the Lake Forest goalie. They get it. Ooh, defenseman lost an edge with some pretty good pressure by Grosspitz. And 12 seconds remaining in the period. Daniel with it, looking for someone back to D.
Gotta take some shots.
Gets shot, deflected, and into the breadbasket of their goalie, number 94, O'Neill. 2.2 seconds remaining in the second period. 2.2.
We just pulled our goalie to add another man on the ice.
Makes sense. You only have time for one shot, quick shot, now.
Oh.
And it didn't get through, but it was close. Daniel was upset about that.
End of the second period.
So
Lake Forest 7.
So the first period was 4-1. Now it's 7-2.
7-2.
That means it was 4-1, 3-1. Period 1, period 2.
Right.
The shots are 23-11. That's basically double the shots on net for Lake Forest. So, as we said, our goalies have their hands full with lots of really good shots on them, and they're after a couple early goals, they've really settled in and playing much better.
I'm really interested to know, just based on your hockey experience, like, what do the coaches say to the boys at this point? You're going into the third period. You're down by 5. You're definitely not playing great hockey. What are they saying to the boys?
It really looks like all the coaches are taking turns talking. I think at this point, you talk to them about playing hard, not giving up, staying disciplined, working one goal at a time. I honestly don't remember most of the things that the coaches said between periods. And
when you were a player.
And my guess is that these kids don't.
I mean, we do ask Eli. What do the coaches say? He's like,
most of the
play
time,
harder.
Right.
You played well. Good job.
He gives us about 3 words. Eli Purcell taking the face off.
Yeah,
playing center. So they're moving him up. So they're doing some things here to try to see what's going on. Couple of tried to be shots, deflections up the ice. They cannot get it out.
Oh, nice save by Logan.
Max jumps on it. The Boyer with a really hard hit made that man sitting in the center of the ice pay the price for thinking he can get an easy shot. So good physical.
Running clock now because of the 5-goal differentiator. So we have a running clock.
Purcell wins the draw. Tries to get out and once again gets deflected. Another hard shot by Lake Forest. Great save by Logan.
All right. Remy's going to move it up.
Move it up to Purcell. Goes through the legs and all the way into the Lake Forest zone. Remy there to clean it up. Third man in.
Eli is at the back door.
At the back
waiting.
Door. Over to E. Eli gives it up to the other team, and it comes all the way back. Strakowski back in after a long extended stay.
Welcome back, Tyler.
Purcell trying to stick handle it in. Loses it, but
that's a
trip by Ralphie, and that probably was a good. It's never good to get penalties, but if he didn't get tripped up, I think number 2 would have had a pretty open breakaway. These guys know how to bury it.
It should be a running clock. There we go.
It's going. It's going. You have to stop the clock to put a penalty on. You have to stop the clock. Yeah, that's how it works here. Right.
Oh, there he is. All right, good save, Logan.
Open shot on Logan.
All right, there's
James
a minute
is trying
23
to freeze
left.
The puck. It's moving around.
We gotta get out. We gotta kill this penalty and try
get
to
it with
survive.
and a big shot, and it gets deflected out of the zone. 68.
I think Tyler's
minute left on the penalty.
Getting a little aggressive, but his mom was just shouting at him, "Don't do anything stupid." He's been in the penalty box so much.
And an offsides call. That one was pretty costly because they had 4 men ready to jump into the zone. And whenever you make a move at the blue line, typically tricks your own players to going offsides, and that's what happened there. All right, their refs are dropping the puck quickly here. gets deflected out of the zone all the way back into Lake Forest. 25 seconds left on the penalty kill. Lake Forest, good pressure. Back into the zone. Now it's in the neutral zone. Lake Forest chips it back up to O'Malley. O'Malley gets it into the zone. Purcell tries to. Oh, that was out. That was out. And they did not call an offsides. Clearly offsides. That's too bad. Lake Forest looking for someone. And this puck is just getting deflected all over. No one seems to be able to possess and handle it. Over to 2. 2 looks back to 9 on the point. 9 back deep.
Big hit. There you go.
And it gets deflected out. Kid's punching him in the face, but they play on. Icing.
Couple
Teams
of switches.
are back up to full strength. The clock continues to tick as we're into a running clock. There's going to be about...
And it's 10:29.
10 minutes left in the period. Got the Fetterman, Murphy, Hochschild lined out there.
Shirkowski.
And McCabe. Gets cleared out. McCabe in a foot race with their quick little number 23 guy. 23 possesses it, goes around.
Oh, they're going to call.
And they're going to call
tripping.
Penalty.
Oh.
Nice.
That was a bad call, in my opinion. I thought he had lost his edge.
You know what? Lou really has some slick moves. And I think he was going back, forth. And McCabe just tried to hit him off the puck and extended the arms too much, and they got him. So back into a penalty kill here with 9 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. 23 gets it, kicks it to himself, over to 73 on the putt, over to the top. Remy with a good deflection, but they keep possession of it. 73 with a shot off the post.
Nice save, Logan.
They're really possessing the puck, circling, Wood, looking, back into the corner for 21. LeBoyer.
Nice read by Max. Really saw that pass
back.
coming.
Daniel with the good number 23, the big goal scorer, over to 21 with nothing but time, and he buries it. I mean, the ref barely is signaling a goal. I mean, I don't even know what was going on. But 8-2. And
8-2
teams
running
are
clock.
back to even strength.
There's some chirping from somebody in the stands, but we're not really sure who it is.
Back in play. Lake Forest possesses the puck, looking for somebody. It's in the neutral zone. Puck's getting knocked around, and Logan gets it in deep to forecheck. Lake Forest misses the puck, tries to do a wraparound, and just misses. Another shot on net, shot on net.
That's the type of rebound play that we really need to really focus on. I mean, that was
great recovery by their goalie.
Those were great chances, and sometimes those chances go in, and you really, really have to work on those because there's some juicy rebounds sometimes.
It was good recovery, though, by their goaltender. You got to give them credit as well. Ari looking for someone, chips it up off the boards, over to Lake Forest defenseman, back and forth they pass, looks it to the center.
Good read by Merlantis.
reads it, intercepts it, but Lake Forest comes out with the puck again. O'Regan with some pressure. Loken trying to get the puck. Is on its side, gets it back, takes a tiny little hit, and Lake Forest gets it. Goes to shoot, and Rosen deflects it. Now it's over to Hayden. Rosen. Lake Forest circling, reverses, 88, and a great
Nice
takeaway
play by Tyler.
Just took the puck right away from Luke. Has it one-on-one, looks to shoot, takes a pretty weak shot. I think he didn't hit it in the sweet spot there, and but we'll take it. Good shot on net. Luke looks to get it back. A little bit of forecheck.
Again, Luke had a shot. The goalie did not possess it. It was out front, and we didn't have anybody in the slot. We didn't have anyone to support that rebound, and we're missing a lot of chances because of our positioning. It's a much different view up here. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's the best view.
Yeah, it is a great view, but you can really see plays developing, and you can see where the positioning is either great or
looks to make a move, loses the puck, skates in circles, and doesn't get it. Now it's back. Oh my God! The ice is getting really choppy right now, and the puck seems to be going on its side constantly. Look at that. Puck's on its side. Puck's fluttering.
On its side again.
So this is one of the reasons why on the varsity level they actually cut the ice between the second and third periods to give the boys some clean ice in the third. Here we are, 5 minutes left in the game. The ice is quite choppy, quite snowy, and the puck really flutters around.
There you go, Daniel.
With a couple moves, left, right, and what a beautiful move.
Beautiful moves.
And the goalie made a fantastic save on that. Over to McCabe. McCabe's got some pressure, takes a hard shot.
Oh, there you go.
Daniel.
I thought that was in.
It was fluttering on the goal line.
And they're calling it
Lake Forest ices the puck. But that was a really good chance.
Daniel's pretty upset with himself. He's holding his helmet right now, but he's still out there.
Boys look tired. I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm tired. Been a long day. I had TV this morning. You had real estate all day.
Yeah.
And here we are.
It doesn't stop.
He's looking for help, and that's, again, I'm going to be blue in the face. It's our positioning.
Yeah, our guys are just not getting open, not giving clean passes.
And throwing it like that.
So it's just a sloppy game for GBN.
I think Daniel's on a mission before this game
ends. Daniel wants a goal. So he's looking.
Just skate right in the front.
.23, circles, finds 71, stays up at the point, goes deep to 21. 21 for a centering pass, no one home, and GBN takes it out the other way. Remy looking, and throws it right to the other team. 71 skates it up for Lake Forest. Remy staying with him. Big hit and gets the puck, but Lake Forest gets it back. So Strothman down to 23. 23 Lou, who's got unbelievable hands. He's looking, dumps it to nobody. And, and a really nice hit by them. Aiden Murphy, gets his pocket picked, but GBN recovers pretty well. Oh my goodness, it went off the back of Logan into the net. And that was just...
that is just really bad luck.
pretty bad luck there.
All right, 2 minutes left in the third. It's been a pleasure
30.
sharing the broadcast with you.
It's made a tough game a little bit better.
A husband and wife duo.
I wonder if there's anyone still watching at home.
And we might be talking to ourselves.
Hochschild with the loose puck. He skates it out. Fetterman. Fetterman chips it in. And we've got the whole squad in deep. Oh, centering pass! And can't handle it. But good try and good thought. Puck gets whipped out of the zone for an icing. I think the Lake Forest strategy right now is to basically ice the puck and get a bunch of whistles because you got a running clock. So this game will end pretty quickly and pretty decisively here. Looks like GBN will be chalking up a loss. I think this puts GBN at 3-4-1, which puts them kind of into the middle of the pack in the 10-team conference. Lake Forest is the number one team in the conference. Their goal differential is plus 40 or something like that. So, pretty dominant.
Offsides.
We got a whistle. Not sure exactly what it is. I think they're just wrapping this one up. 20 seconds left in the game, and both teams just
I think it's it.
called it a day. And going into their respective locker rooms.
Thank you for joining us for another Wednesday broadcast. GBN 2, Lake Forest 9. We'll see you next time.
All right, thank you.